Hello. Hi, everyone who is here. Hello. Hello. How are you? It is 7:30 here, and we'll just wait for some people to show up and then get to reading. What are you reading? Hi. Hello. Ooh, let's see. Hi, Joan. Hello. Nice to see you here. Oh, you're a friend of Wilma's. Hello. Nice to meet you. So, what are you all in the middle of reading for the readathon? I'm in the middle of A Winter's Promise by Christelle Dabot for the wintry polar setting prompt for water. What about you guys? Anyone? What are you guys reading? Even if it's not for the readathon, or what are you doing during the stream? Writing or just productivity? Hello. Ooh, Witch Shadow. Ooh, Team Fire. Wow. All right. Ooh, hello, Mia. Oh, the Queen of Nights aria. Interesting. Summer Bird Blue. Okay, so that was on my TBR, but I think you guys know that I am struggling a little bit because I took on too much this month and I was so busy moving and I'm still really busy. So I decided to change that one, so I'm not reading it this month, but I really hope you like it, Joan. I still really want to read it. Ooh, Discworld. That's exciting. That's definitely on my TBR to read eventually. That's really exciting. I have a friend who really likes that series. Hi, Tiffany. You can play Minecraft. That's a good idea. Outlawed. What is that? Is that what is that? I feel like I've heard of it. Look, outlawed. Oh, this is the one. Is this like the lesbian librarians? Oh, no, it's not about librarians. It's just about regular lesbians. I don't know. But I've heard of it. I've heard it's good. I hope you enjoy. Mhm. Okay. Ah, Feminist Western by Anna North. Yeah, there you go. I am interested in it. So let me know. I'm interested to hear your thoughts once we start reading because ah, Upright Women Wanted is the lesbian librarians one. Yes, that's right. I have heard some mixed reviews about that one, but just lesbian librarians sounds so good. Yes. Yes, thank you. Have any of you read it? What do you think of it? Oh no. Didn't love it. Yeah, see, I have heard some mixed reviews about it. So it's a shame. It's such a good concept. Well, can't win them all, I guess. Sometimes books just have really good concepts, but they're not very good. Oh, well. So, I think we're gonna I don't know, we'll see. I'm thinking of Joan. I started it a while ago and it just never clicked for me, even being so short, so maybe another time. Yeah, that's the thing, it is so short, so I figured I could just read it anyway, or give it a try, even if I wasn't so sure about it, but yeah, maybe not, I don't know, we'll see. Ooh, let me see. Only an auctioneer likes all art. What does that mean? I don't know. Outlawed is interesting. Oh, okay, so you just started it. Are you reading it for any prompt for the readathon? Ah, I see. It's for the Earth Kingdom set in the desert prompt. Oh, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yes. All right. Well, I hope you enjoy it. Very nice. I hope you all enjoy what you're reading. I think we're going to start the sprints at 7:40, well, at the 40-minute mark, and read for 20 minutes. How does that sound? I get it. Okay, thank you for explaining to me. I've never heard that saying before. All right, sounds good. Thank you. Yes. So 3 more minutes. We'll see if anyone else shows up. And yeah. So I'm excited to get reading because this book, Winter's Promise, it is really good so far. I like it, but I'm only 17% through and my audiobook is going to expire really soon in like 3 days and I am not anywhere close to being done. So this is why I'm doing this. I'm a little worried that I'm not going to finish it and like I can't renew it because other people have holds on it. So I have to finish it before the 3 days are up. Hi, Cynthia. Oh, thank you. Thank you for coming. Ooh, yes. I am really enjoying it. I wasn't sure what to think about it because some people say like mixed things about it and they say maybe it's like really YA, but I like it so far. And I think it's really creative. Like it's kind of Ghibli-esque, the world of it. It really reminds me of a Ghibli vibe, which I love. So I really like it so far. We'll see what I think of it when I read more. Oh no, Joan, your books are gonna expire. Gotta read. We have to read. Yeah, that is true. It kind of forces me to read more, even though I usually don't have that problem of not wanting to read or not having time to read. But right now, I really do. I don't have enough time. So hopefully, this sprint will help me. Oh my gosh, Will, you're here at 1:40 a.m.? Thank you. Thank you for being here. Well, thank you. Will is our lovely host of the Earth team, so thank you for being here. And you're just in time for the sprints to start. So, oh wait, let me see. One friend said it's technically YA. Yeah, you're right. You're definitely right. It doesn't really read like YA as of now, being 17% into it. I agree with you, or your friend. So, let's start reading. It is the 40-minute mark, so I'm going to start the timer now. So, let's go for 20 minutes until 8 a.m. or whatever the hour is for you guys. Let's go. All right, so that's been 20 minutes. So how far did you all get? Ooh, let's see. Wait, who showed up? Hi, Sarah. Thank you for joining. This is the lovely Sarah who's hosting the fire team. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Caroline. You're so nice. Hello, Isabel. Ooh, you just made dinner and you're here to read. What did you make for dinner? I'm curious. While you're answering that, I am now 20% into A Winter's Promise, and Ophelia, who's the main character, and her love interest named Thorn, their relationship is really interesting. It seems like it's going to be a hate to love thing, which is interesting. So, I'm interested to see how it turns out because I was a little bit iffy because it is a romance, but it seems quite realistic so far. Well, I mean, it's fantastic. It's a fantasy book, but it seems interesting. You read a chapter and a half. How do you like it so far? Let me scroll up. What are you reading? Mhm. Chapter and a half of what? Witch Shadow. Ooh, frozen falafel and a pita with tomatoes and hummus. That sounds delicious. I love falafel. Nice. 10 pages of Outlawed. How is it, Mia? You still like it? Ooh, you're reading Summerbird Blue, and you made it 30 pages. Oh my gosh. I know grief is a big theme in that book. Yeah. I don't know if personally it was a good choice for me to read, so I am kind of happy I'm not making myself read it right now because it seems like it's going to be really sad. Oh gosh. Yeah, how are you liking Outlawed? I really want to know. Still enjoying. It's getting more and more interesting, actually. The main character is so curious. I love it. Ooh, nice. I'm glad to hear that. Very interesting. So, the plot of this isn't the lesbian librarians one. So, it's just feminist outlaws, cowboy people. Interesting. Maybe. I don't know. Sounds good to me. Feminist Western. That's the word for cowboy people. Westerns. Oh, yes, about Summer Bird Blue. It's a really accurate portrayal of grief. I hope the main character finds some peace. Yeah, I have heard that it's really heavy. Well, I think Akemi Dawn Bowman is the author's name. All of her books really, maybe not all of them, but a lot of them have themes of grief and are really quite hard hitting. So I've never read any of her books, and I'd love to. You're reading Witch Shadow. It's the fourth book in a five-book series, so finally getting some answers, but perhaps at a slower pace than I'd like. Interesting. I admire you for being able to read such a long series. I usually stop at trilogies. Unless I love a book like more than anything, I usually can't do long series like that. I admire you. So about Outlawed, it's set post-pandemic. Oh God. Where they're trying to replace the population lost by the Great Flu, and women who are barren are accused of witchcraft and often hanged. Oh my god. Ugh, Sounds like a very interesting setting. So it's like historical, kind of? Yeah, me too. I made a mistake of reading Emily St. John Mandel's, what is it? Station 11, pretty recently, like a few months ago. Was not a good idea for me right now, not during a pandemic, because that's also about a pandemic. So I think I'll stay away from pandemic fiction for a little while longer. Same. Okay, Starfish by the same author, Akemi Don Bowman, was the only book I've read before, and it was deep. Not about grief, but more like finding yourself when very lost. Yeah, interesting. That's also on my list. And she also came out with a sci-fi book recently. What is that called? Infinity something? Infinity Quartz, which is like something about robots and going to heaven or something. I don't know. I'm probably wrong about that, but it just sounds really interesting. And it's sci-fi, my favorite genre, so I'm very interested. But I was really interested in Summerbird Blue by her because the main character or I know that it has ace representation, which is something I really need to read more of. So, definitely got Handmaid's Tale vibes, but it's set in the late 1800s about the outlawed. Interesting. I've never read The Handmaid's Tale. That's a confession. But oh, you didn't like it? Usually prefer duologies or trilogies, but I'm invested with this series. Yeah, I totally get that. Like, I love my duologies and trilogies, but there are some series like A Memory Called Empire by Arkady Martine. If Arkady Martine wrote 12,000 more Tixcalan books, I would read them. Like, I would read a book, like a phone book, about the world that she made. So it just depends on the series. Oh, wow, some Handmaid's Tale fighting going on here. Oh god, I've never read it. I can't I can't say any opinion. It's on my list. I know it's a classic. I know it's like it sounds like it would be up my alley. It's kinda sci-fi, in a dystopian way, and it's feminist, so it should be something that I should read eventually, but maybe I will one day. Ooh. Keeper of the Lost Cities is my latest favorite series. Super entertaining and quick reads. Think it will be 9 or 10 books. Ooh, Keeper of the Lost Cities. What is that? Let's see. It seems like it is a middle grade? Maybe? Yes, it is a middle grade, according to Goodreads. Ooh, like a fantasy series. That sounds interesting. Yeah, middle grades are just different. I love middle grades. I found since participating in middle grade March this past March, I really love middle grade. I feel like I could probably read if it's good, which apparently this is. I could definitely read a middle grade series just because you can really digest the books so much more easily, you know? All right. So, anyone else who read any more of their books? I want to know. Oh. Oh, yes, there is a sequel to The Handmaid's Tale, which I've also not read. Oh, no. Mhm. So, anyone else? If not, well, first, let me ask an Avatar question, and we'll start reading again at 8:15. How about that? At the 15-minute mark, so in 5 minutes. Oh, Will, you're reading The Three Keys, which is a fantastic middle grade. Ooh, nice. What is that about? Let's see. Oh, is this by Kelly Young? The Front Desk series? I've heard of it. It's about a girl's family who runs a motel. I I really want to read that. I think the first one is on my list to read. Yes. Oh, I'm glad you like it. That's awesome, Will. All right. So, oh, I had an Avatar question and now I forgot what it was because I got excited. What was it? All right, well, let's just go with a simple one. What is your favorite? Let's see, let me think. I don't know. Hmm. No, that's okay. I should have been more prepared for this. I didn't even write anything. Avatar question. Let's see. Who is your favorite character? That's an easy one. I'll go first. Mine is Zuko because, of course, why wouldn't it be? Even though I'm a waterbender, water's my element, but just can't. We have a vote for Sokka. Yeah, I love Sokka. I mean, ooh, Toph and Toph. All right. Toph is great. Another Toph. Nice. Oh, Tiffany's Appa. That's so cute. I love you. Oh, Katara and Zuko. Yes. I was one of those people who thought that Zutara should happen because they should have happened. But I'm not going to go into that. Boomy. Yes. Uncle Iroh, of course. I love him. I have my tea here like Uncle Iroh. I wish he was my uncle. I love how Aang was so humble compared to so many action heroes. I agree with you. He was a really unique main character. And I like Korra, and I know why they made her the way she was, but I think Aang was really refreshing, especially for a kids show. It was really interesting to have a pacifist monk as the main character of your show. Like that's just a really cool concept. Which Boomy? Ah, good question. Yeah, well, both of them are great. Ooh, I do love Aang's son, though. He's so funny, and I think he has some great character growth. Oh, yeah, I found Aang really annoying. I mean, I understand that. I mean, I I just actually rewatched the whole Avatar series from the beginning to Avatar to the end of Korra. So I have a lot of thoughts that are very fresh, in my mind. Aang, yeah, he was annoying at parts, but I also have to remember that he was only like 12 or 11 or something like that. So I try and remember that, but yeah, he was annoying, but Katara was annoying at some parts too, and she's one of my favorite characters. I think it was really interesting, and I feel like the show really, it focused on the characters and it didn't make them older than they actually were. They're kids in this really life or death, really stressful situation, and I think it showed that really well. Yeah, I know. Aang and Katara just I totally get why it happened, but it kind of feels a little bit icky, to be honest. Just a little bit. It's not my favorite thing, but I just, kind of close my eyes and accept it. Yeah. I love Aang, yes. Which book was my favorite? That's a good question. Ooh. Wait, Mia, kids are annoying. That's not what I meant. I mean, I guess, yeah, kids can definitely be annoying, but I mean, like like, their emotional maturity, you know? Like, even Azula, like, yeah, she's super evil, but even in that beach volleyball episode on Ember Island, they had her like, they showed her be just a teenager and, like, go to a party and want to be liked by people, and I think that kind of helps put things in perspective that these kids are doing all this, like, life or death stuff. Okay, which book was my favorite? Well, if we're talking Legend of Korra, that's easy. I like book 3. Um, oh, it's hard though. Book 1, no. Book 2, no. Yeah, book 3, I guess, with Zahir, and I just thought it was really well done. I really liked book 4 because of Kuvira, because I really like her, even though she's yeah, I mean, she's really evil, but I really like her character. But it just yeah, I like book 3 in Korra. I guess book 3 or 2 in the Avatar: The Last Airbender series? It's really hard to choose because they just go together so well. I mean, book 1 was great, but I really like how everyone kind of grows towards the end, especially towards the end of book 2. I think that's kind of my favorite part. Azula is humanized a bit more in the comics too. You know, I've never read any of the comics, which I really need to do. Zelda Williams, who played Kuvira, yes, her voice is awesome. Her character design is awesome. I love her character design. I love her really thick eyebrows. I don't know. I love Kuvira. From the very first time I saw her, I was just like, oh, I love you. Can't believe I still haven't read the comics. Yeah, I know. I'm so ashamed of myself too. Like, I don't know. I even like it has all that stuff about Zuko's mom, and I've just never picked them up. But I'm not a really big comic reader, to be honest. That's no excuse, really. I should read them because I consider myself a big fan. So I really should read them. All right, so the 15-minute mark came and went, so we're going to do the 20-minute mark. So 2 more minutes. Zelda's a nerd like us. Yeah. That's okay. It's my job as host to keep things on time. So I wanted to talk about Avatar with you guys. This has been fun. So, all right. Well, if there's nothing else, maybe we can start, even though it's not an even time, you know? So let's start the sprints and we'll end them. What should we do? Yeah, let's end at the 40-minute mark. Let's do another 20 minutes. Does that sound good? Yes, Will, you should sleep. Please go to sleep. Thank you for joining, though. It was fun having you here. Good night. All right, so let's read until the 40-minute mark. Let's go. All right. How did everyone do? I got to 24% of Winter's Promise, and I like it. Um, it is definitely a wintry book. I don't know, it's not the right time to read it, I think, in the summer, but I am still very interested in what's going on. I haven't lost interest, so that's a good sign, especially for a YA fantasy, which I sometimes struggle with. Ooh. Read 2 chapters of The Bone Shard Daughter. That's interesting. Very nice. How is that? I think that's on my TBR. Still good. Yeah, the 12 Pages of Outlawed. Very nice. I'm glad you're enjoying that. Good reading. 14 pages. The print is small. That is a challenge. That's why I listen to audiobooks a lot. Wow, 30 pages of Summerbird Blue. How is it? Is it still making you cry? Or is it getting a little bit better? Bone Shard Daughter is super good. Very unique magic and cool island world. Yeah. Very nice. If it's not on my TBR, I want to add it because it does sound good, and I've heard really good things about it. Mhm. So while we're all typing about our books that we read, I have another Avatar question. I want to know your favorite couple. Yeah, your favorite couple in either Avatar or Korra. Please discuss. Canon or not. Anything goes. Let me know. Getting better. I think things are starting to look up. The protagonist making a friend, I think. Might be like enemies to lovers. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I've heard that this book is quite interesting with that like romantic aspect because of the asexual representation. So I'm really interested to see how you like that. And once I finally read it, I'd be interested to see if I like it too. So my favorite couple. Ooh, I don't know. I mean, I love Korasami. Who doesn't? I mean, Korasami is great. I don't know. Yes. Asami and Korra, thank you. I love them. It's been too long. Oh no. Yeah, that's okay. Well, there are Katara and Aang, Katara and Zuko, um, Sokka and Suki, which I also love. They're also one of my favorites. Zuko and Mei, that goth firebender girl. Although she can't firebend, but yeah. I'm not really a fan of them, to be honest. But this is my Katara and Zuko bias. Um, we're not even gonna talk about Mako. No Mako allowed. Yeah, Zuko and Mei. Yeah. Yes, Korra and Asami made me so happy. I love them. No. That's fine. You can like them. I just like, while I was watching it as a teenager when it was coming out, it was like, "Ooh, yeah, like, this is good drama," but rewatching it now was just like, "Guys, like, they were having such relationship problems." And it was just not working, and it was really painful to watch, like, as an adult now. Asami and Korra, yes. Good. Ooh, what about Sokka and Yue? Oh, yes. They are an option. I'd say Aang and Katara. It's nice to see the shy guy get the girl. Interesting. Also love Sokka and Suki. I love how he came to appreciate her femininity was not a weakness. Yeah, I mean, Suki definitely helped Sokka, um, not be an ass. Like, because he was a little bit, like, he was kind of misogynistic, and she really brought out the good in him, I think. They're such a great couple. I love them. And I wish we got more of them in Korra. And I wish we got to learn anything about Sokka and Korra, except that he became the chief, but alright, guess that wasn't their focus. Yes! If you guys have read our group book, Rise of Kyoshi, the main couple is my favorite. Oh, I love them. I love them so much. I'm not gonna say it because it's maybe a bit of a spoiler if you don't already know it. But oh my gosh, I love the main couple in that so much. I think that's probably my favorite couple out of the Avatar universe. Would you guys have liked Katara and Zuko being canon? 15% in. Yeah, I think it happens at around page 60. Or wait, is it that? No. I don't know. Maybe it's 60% in. So I'm sorry, I don't remember, but you're gonna get to it, and I hope you love it. So what do you guys think? No, no Katara Zuko. Interesting. Hmm. I just think people like it because it's like the forbidden romance type thing. I actually don't really care either way, to be honest. I just like Zuko as a character and Katara as a character, but them together, I mean, they had interesting chemistry and definitely an interesting, like, relationship, like, hating each other and, like, kind of learning to trust each other, but as a couple, I think I don't know. I'd pick Katara Zuko over Katara Aang, though. Yeah, maybe. I'm usually not as big as on romance as others. Yeah, I agree with you. I would be happy if there was no romance, but sometimes it's good. Like with Sokka and Suki, there was no drama with it. You kind of, not really any big drama. It was just fun. Aang and Katara. Yeah, I know. They were clearly set up as the main ship, which is why I'm not like super bothered by it, even though it is a little weird because he is a child. I mean, Katara's a child too, but Aang is really a child, so it's like, okay, but yeah. No, I don't know. I like Katara and Aang. It's not the issue of Katara and Aang's like yes, yes, exactly. Thank you, Cynthia. In general, the relationships in the show all could use more development. Katara and Aang felt a little bit forced and rushed. I totally agree. Because you had like in the beginning, definitely Aang obviously liked her, but then, like, nothing really happened in the middle of the show, and then all of a sudden at the end, like, Aang, like, really was like, "Okay, Katara, you're gonna be my girlfriend," and it was like, "What is going on?" It was just a little bit rushed, and I wish there was a tiny bit more, like, development in the middle of the show. So, yeah. Alright, so I was thinking we could read for 10 more minutes and then end at 9. What do you guys think? 10 more minutes? Alrighty, sounds good. Ooh, Wait, I'm Aries, but I really also find romance in TV cute. Yeah, it depends on the show. I totally agree. Avatar felt odd because they're all kids and moving way too fast. Yeah, I agree with you. That is my opinion. All right, so let's read until the hour mark. Let's go. Okay, so the 10 minutes is up, and I think that will probably be the last sprint because we've been doing this for an hour and a half now, but I want to know how far you guys got in only 10 minutes. I didn't get that far in A Winter's Promise, but the main character okay, so the premise of this book is that the world has like broken up into different chunks and they're called arcs. So the main character lives on this other arc, and her love interest slash arranged marriage comes from the pole arc, which is like super snowy and cold and mysterious. And she just got to his arc. So that's why I was like, oh, it's really cold and snowy, and it's like the winter, and it's not a summery read. But that's the prompt. So and I really like it. And it has a really cool magic system. Like they can pass through mirrors, like travel through mirrors, which I think is really cool. So I'm liking it so far. Not quite a full chapter, yeah. 6 pages, not far, yeah. Well, I'm glad you guys are enjoying your reads, and thank you so much for joining me for this reading sprint. It was really fun, and I'm glad that I got almost 10% more through my book. It's winter where you are. Oh my gosh. Wait, where are you? I made it about 18 pages. I'm at page 80 of the book now, really liking how the sister relationship, if only in memories, is going. Ooh, yeah, I am really interested in that. Wow, you're pretty fast. Nice. Ooh, this is exciting because I like sister relationships in books, so I definitely want to read this book really soon. I'm in Australia, in the South where it actually gets cold. Wow. Wow, does it snow there? That's awesome. Hello, Australia. Wow, it must be really early in the morning for you. Isn't it like 8 a.m.? Where is everyone? I'm in New York right now. Some people, right? Oh, it's 11 a.m. What? I'm confused. Oh, wait, you're right. Because I just moved here from Japan, so my internal clock is all wrong. That means New Brunswick, I think. Canada. North Carolina, maybe? Yes. Okay, wow. Portland. Which one? Oregon or Maine? Yes, yes, I was right about New Brunswick. Yes, my Canadian geography. It's okay, I guess. Doesn't snow where you live in Australia, but drive a few hours into our mountain ranges and it snows there. There's ski resorts and everything. Wow, that's so cool. I'd love to visit Australia someday, but it's so far away. But I really want to go there. That's awesome. Ah, Portland, Oregon. Another place that I'd really like to visit someday. All right. Well, thank you guys so much again for reading with me. I had a great time. And let me check our schedule for the readathon. What is today? Today is the 10th. Ah, so Wednesday, I'll put it here. Tomorrow, Wednesday, Will from NB Reads will be doing reading sprints on their channel at this time, 7 p.m., whatever that means in Europe. So, yeah, if you are free at that time, definitely join their reading sprints, and I'll try and join too. All right, thank you guys so much. See you next time. Bye bye. Thank you.